So this is genuinely the first radio frequency device that I've ever used. It doesn't require conductive gel. You can use it on dry skin, and that's pretty revolutionary considering it's an at-home device. So let's actually get into the specs because this is what sets Vera apart from other radio frequency devices. It operates at 6.25 megahertz, and for a bit of context, most at-home devices only run on 1 megahertz. And that jump in megahertz matters because a higher frequency means that the energy is oscillating a lot faster and being absorbed more readily into the deeper layers of the skin, also known as the dermis, instead of dispersing throughout the more superficial layers where it's not really doing much for your collagen induction. And according to MimiSilk, the energy does reach between 2.5 millimeters to 3.5 millimeters, which is exactly where you want your radio frequency to be landing. That's right in the zone where you're going to be getting collagen and elastin remodeling, as well as prompting new collagen and elastin to form later. The technology behind the gel-free design is called multipolar displacement current. Instead of needing a conductive medium to carry the energy, the Vera's field will pass right through the epidermis right into the dermis. The other really cool thing about the Vera is that, unlike traditional radio frequency devices where you have to constantly keep sweeping over the area you're trying to tighten until you get to an optimal temperature, you just do the Vera in a stamping motion for about 6 to 10 seconds per zone, and once it's emitted the radio frequency energy, you just move on to the next zone. And if you've ever tried an at-home radio frequency device, then you know your wrist and arm can get really tired by having to sweep over an area for minutes and minutes on end. So I really like the innovation here and being able to deliver the energy through a stamping method versus having to continually glide over the skin. This also ensures optimal energy and heat placement as well. A stamping method is a lot more precise. Another really cool thing about the Vera is they've actually installed a dynamic impedance system, and this allows for the device to actually read resistance areas within your skin in real time to adjust the energy output. What that means is there's going to be different distances and resistances between your forehead, your cheeks, and your lower face, as well as your submental, and so it only makes sense that the device changes up its energy frequency based on those zones for you. I thought that was really cool because this tells me that this device is not only smart, it's going to be incredibly accurate as well. And on the safety side of things, it actually has a built-in temperature cap, so that makes sure that the surface of your skin doesn't exceed 47 degrees Celsius. This is really important to ensure you're not overheating the skin at any point in time. You want to make sure you're heating up the dermis and the epidermis to appropriate therapeutic temperature so you get the result you're looking for, but you don't need to go beyond that. That's when you can get into trouble, so I love that they have a built-in safety net. I also have to say that I'm really happy that MimiSilk launched the Vera because I'm extremely happy with the 1450 nanometer fractional iris laser. It's really great at helping to resurface the skin for fine lines, pore circumference, pigment within the skin, even acne scars, but it doesn't lift and sculpt the skin. And it's not intended to. Radio frequency and laser are two different modalities targeting different layers of the skin, and they have different outcomes. But when you use them together, they work synergistically to give you sculpting, a lift, and resurfacing. You can't ask for more than that.